Local AI keeps your data on your own device, so it's private and faster, no internet needed. Cloud AI sends your data to remote servers, which can be slower and riskier for privacy. Think of it like texting vs emailing. Local is quicker and more secure.
That's my laptop talking back to me. No Wi-Fi, no Alexa, no subscription. Just my own laptop having an actual conversation with me. So every time you say, "Hey Siri," that goes to the Apple servers. And if you do that with Alexa, it goes to Amazon servers. I built voice AI for a living, and somehow I never stopped to think about what actually it means until I started building my own. So this episode, I'm giving my local AI ears and a voice, and no cloud will ever touch it. So last episode, I picked up which local AI to run, installed LM Studio, and we got Quen 3 running completely offline. That was the brain, and today will be more about how it listens and how it speaks back to us. So the three pieces, each doing one job. Whisper will be OpenAI speech recognition. It's open source and it runs locally as well. That listens to me and then it turns the speech into text, basically transcribes it. The local LLM I already have running thinks about what to say back, and then we have Kokoro. It's a tiny open source text to speech model. It turns that reply what we just said into an actual voice. And all three of these will be running on my laptop. Nothing will be leaving the machine. Everything stays with us. So let's talk about Whisper first. Just one install command. The thing I was most nervous about or worried about was if it will actually understand me, like my accent or my voice, because it's not really easy for machine to like transcribe what you're actually saying. It could be because where you're coming from or how you sound, what the pitch is, what your accent is. It all plays a big role in that. So that's why I just want to do a quick test, record for 5 seconds or something. Hi, how are you doing today? Okay, word for word. That's pretty good. This is the moment I knew that it could work, like it is going to work. Now the voice, let's see. So every text-to-speech machine that I've used before sounds so robotic and so bad. It sounds like it's a GPS from 2009. It just sounds like a transformer, I can't lie. Now Kokoro, this is like in 82 million parameters. It's fully open source like we discussed earlier. And I think it has over 20 different voices built in. So obviously I went around and I tried a few until I liked the one. And I went with testing a few of the voices, and what I found out was the Lewis one, that sounded like my grandfather, I can't lie. But the Daniel one, that was actually deeper and it's a British accent, and I feel like that sounds more closer to the actual Jarvis sound.
Hello, I am running entirely on your laptop. No internet connection required.
Let's wire all these three into one loop so that it can listen, transcribe, and send that to the AI, get a reply back, speak it out loud. And let's do it all in one script. And the interesting part about this is the Kokoro runs on the CPU and not GPU. That's pretty good because my GPU is already busy running the LLM. So keeping the voice generation on CPU means they're not fighting each other for that memory. And that's the best case scenario for us. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Can you explain in simple terms why it's better to use local AI and not use a cloud AI?
Local AI keeps your data on your own device, so it's private and faster, no internet needed. Cloud AI sends your data to remote servers, which can be slower and riskier for privacy. Think of it like texting vs emailing. Local is quicker and more secure.
Wow, that actually worked. I'm so surprised, but that was pretty good. That sounded a bit like Jarvis as well. I'm sure we can tune it up to make it sound more of Jarvis, but what I'm more impressed with is it understanding what I said, my accent, transcribed everything perfectly. thought about it and gave the best reply. So the lag. I know there is a lag. It's about like 2 to 3 seconds between when it finishes to speak and when we hear the reply. That's actually noticeable. But honestly, it's fine. Feels like a video call with a slight delay or something, and not like a broken voice assistant. Honestly, it just feels like when I'm on call and the other person has like bad Wi-Fi or something. It sounds exactly like that. The delay part, not anything else. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I actually wanted to prove this. The Wi-Fi is off. It's completely offline. Let's talk again now. If you had to convince someone to stop paying for ChatGPT and use local AI, what would you say?
Local AI saves your data, runs faster, and never needs an internet connection. Plus, you get to keep your privacy. If you're tired of big companies watching your chats, local AI is your freedom.
Okay, it still works. So nothing about that conversation touched the internet because it couldn't. We had the Wi-Fi off. So also like most of the voice assistants like Alexa and everything, as soon as your Wi-Fi is off, the voice assistant stops working. It just drops. But this one doesn't care. It doesn't care if the Wi-Fi is on or off, whatever. We can still get our work done without anyone else seeing what we are actually doing. I think that's a big win. Now, I know it's not perfect. There is a small delay and the voice. It's good. It's not flawless, but it's good. I like it. But 2 years ago, this would have needed like a data center. And now it's running on a laptop for just the cost of the electricity, which is barely nothing. Also, the full code is on GitHub. The link is in the description. You can clone it, try it yourself, and you can tell me what breaks because there's a chance something might break, and let's figure it out together. Now, next episode, I'm gonna give it a memory because right now, the second I close this terminal, it forgets everything. I want it to actually remember what I told it yesterday so that it keeps that in its mind and then replies accordingly. So drop it in the comments if you're building something like this and if you have any questions regarding this, and see you next time.